Afternoon, family, and welcome. Welcome. You're all welcome, all right? You can thank me later, but welcome to another episode of Uncensored News. Real news you can use, no cap. I'm your host, Steph Lover, reminding you that you can catch a brand new episode every Monday at 2 p.m. and check out that brand new Uncensored Network app. You need that. Download that ASAP. Now, let's get into these headlines. Breonna Taylor. Say her name, because it seems like the Kentucky Attorney General, Daniel Cameron, who was so busy getting married to his beloved that he must have forgot to tell the grand jury how Breonna Taylor was asleep, how the police didn't announce themselves because it was a no-knock warrant, how they actually lied to get that warrant, how they already had the guy that they got the warrant for in custody, or how quickly they had to drop the charges against her boyfriend Kenneth for busting back because he had a gun license. And Kentucky is a stand your ground state. So he was legally justified. But, you know, he's black and a good shot, so they had to lock him up. And Vice TV just released the footage of his arrest. Let's check it out.
Walk straight back or I will send this dog on you. Walk back to my voice. Walk back or I will send this dog. Walk back to me. Keep on walking. Walk now. Walk. Walk back to me. Watch out, harder. Walk back to me now. Now. Make your hands in the air. Get down on your knees. Watch that, man. Get down on your knees. Don't look back. Don't look back. Put your hands on your head. I'm looking at
That looks terrifying. And let's not forget that at this point, baby boy was shot. You know what I'm saying? So, woo. Either way, good old Danny boy didn't get the grand jury to indict the two officers that actually shot and killed Breonna. No, instead, he indicted the cop, Brett Hankerson, that was outside the apartment, busting like Tory Lanez at Megan Thee Stallion's Tootsies. Ugh. What he was charged with, the official charge, is 3 counts of wanton endangerment, which is a Class D felony, which basically means that he's being charged for being a lousy shooter for hitting Breonna with bullets, instead shooting through the window and wall of their neighbors. What the? I hate to tell you, Danny boy, but you know you done fucked up, right? Yeah. You know you done fucked up. In my Detective from Menace to Society voice, you know you done fucked up, right? Even after the $12 million settlement to Breonna's family, the black delegate had decided that your services are no longer needed. You canceled Daniel until further notice. Oh, and release the transcripts, asshole. Speaking of assholes, Canada's own Black Napoleon, better known as Tory Lanez, got plenty to say on his brand new album. On several tracks, Tory is talking more shit than a little bit. I'm assuming because, you know, Canada, the Canadian border is closed. Or maybe because that hairline treatment then got expensive in quarantine. But either way, this nigga right here wants all the smoke. So let's give it to him. Tory's new project is called Daystar. His real government name sounds a little crackish to me, but hey. And on tracks like I just say, he did several well-known names, but everybody that believed and supported Megan Thee Stallion in the situation. Wait a minute. Let me get his little enemy list together. I think I had it. I mean, it was pretty long like a CVS receipt. But either way, let me just break it down for you. Hold tight. He dissed J.R. Smith, said he was a bench warmer. Chance the Rapper said he was irrelevant. Told JoJo, fuck out of here. And he even said Megan's trying to frame him and ruin his career because he was jealous he was giving Kylie Jenner some FaceTime? Wait, has he seen what Kylie Jenner's face looks like up close, no makeup, before the surgery? Ugh. Second, Negro, please, you dead wrong for dropping an album trying to profit off shooting a black woman the day after grand jury failed to bring charges for shooting the death another black woman. Third, you's a goddamn lie, Tory. You said you 5'9" Negro. You know you only about 5'3" and some change. Cause my dude Sway in the morning is only about 5'9", 5'10", as you can see right here.
Look, he walked out. T-Lane walked out the building.
He's standing up. And him and Sway is the same type. Sorry, baby, you are not eligible to ride this ride. And since Daystar prefers the Kylie types, paying for what the Megans of the world were blessed with, here's a little WAP remix I'm sure he'd approve of.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy make this plug and weak. Yeah, yeah.
You're fucking with some wet ass pussy. Grab a bucket and on my voice, wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got, voice, wet ass pussy.
Beat up, catch a charge, extra hard or extra large. Put this pussy right in your face and swipe your nose like a credit card. I wanna ride, I'll do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. Pussy is wet, come take a dive.
Serve me up the gum sprays, we'll play with skies. Plug that big major, brightness of garage.
Make me scream out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, so let me tell you how I got this ring.
Got me, swallow me, deep down inside of me. Quick jump up before I let him get inside of me. Tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm about to be. A run down on him before I have a fella running me.
I can share at your love, let's work all it right that day. And then never wanna talk about a thing. All that matters, find out for a haircut.
Yeah, that's some ass pussy. My wife will go on.
Now look, I need a hot hitter, I need a deep stroker, I need a honey drinker, I need a weed smoker. Pussy everyone just like this credit. If he's got it, then I'm trying to write it. I let him taste the taste, I bet it.
I wanna spit, I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna choke. Want you to touch that little dangly thing swings in the back of my throat. Oh, yeah.
Yo, no BS. That was kind of dope, yo, what she did. A couple of them was like dead on, Adele, and yeah. Anyway, Drake, get your boy, all right? All 5'3" of them. Now, since we on the subject of 5-footers, Little Bow Wow had a baby boy with an Insta model named, what's her face? I mean, it wasn't Angela Simmons or Sierra. I don't remember their name. Apparently, he was trying to hide the baby news so he could exploit it a little later on his TV show growing up, hip hop, you know. I mean, at least he got his priorities in order. Yeah. Now, keeping the baby on the low almost worked out, except the funny thing about babies is they don't wait for the director to yell, action. I'm just wondering, is his son name going to be Little Bow Wow? I mean, he's a cutie, though. Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers also had a secret baby. Well, I'm sure it wasn't really a secret considering he's 7 feet, but nobody knew until he announced it. Maybe this is why he wasn't tripping about getting the brakes beat off of him in the NBA bubble. He had a baby on the way. Congratulations to Sis, who just conceived the #1 pick of 2041. Yeah. And as you can see, I love them babies. Most of all, because none of them cheering in mine. But seriously, make sure you download that Uncensored Network app and follow me at StephLOVA100 for daily updates. Now, according to the AP, the governor of Nigeria's Kaduna state recently signed a law noting men who are convicted of rape will face surgical castration. And anyone who rapes a child under 14 years old will face the death penalty. As they should. Dun, 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 dun. In terms of women, if convicted of rape, they will face removal of their fallopian tubes. Sheesh. Now, If this don't shut up R. Kelly ass, I don't think nothing will. Crying about getting out. We about to ship him and Jared, the subway guy, to Nigeria. The governor of Nigeria, of the Kaduna state, I should say, he said the law was a little drastic but necessary because cases of rape in Nigeria has skyrocketed in a major way due to the restrictions and of the coronavirus, basically. It's shameful, but very necessary, apparently. Okay, y'all, it's time for a little bit of some celebrity flex. Time to, Kanye West done left the country. No, not for good, but wishful thinking. He actually just touched down in Haiti to meet the president of Haiti about building low-income houses. Now, y'all say what you want about Yeezy's Twitter rants, but that boy be about his business. In related news, Kanye just threatened Adidas that he will continue to wear Nikes until he's on the board of Adidas. In unrelated news, Kanye is still wearing Nikes because Adidas don't give a fuck about what Kanye talking about. But I do, especially if he invites me to his big Super Bowl party, because his TV is nuts. Take a look at this.
This is so funny.
Yo.
Do you see him there? That is a 100
I'm just saying, look about 400 inches. Pause. All right. And the one name not to be uttered in the Kardashian household, Jordan Woods, is living her best life. Recently spotted on a yacht celebrating her birthday with her baller boo, Anthony Towns. Who is he? Nobody but her ex-boyfriend, Devin Booker, from The Sun's best friend, who ironically enough is now dating Kendall Jenner, who used to date Ben Simmons of the 76ers after she dated Blake Griffin, who was with the Clippers at the time. But Jordan's the one that's been passed around. Okay. Well, unbothered Miss Woods done snatched up a $158 million baller. Yep, I Googled him. You know it. He from Minnesota. Well, he's not from Minnesota. He plays for Minnesota. And baby boy looked happy to have his hands full. Literally. All right, from new beginnings to sudden endings. Luther Campbell, a.k.a. Uncle Luke's wife, just pulled the plug on their 12-year marriage. Uncle Luke says it wasn't due to infidelity. And yeah, he was a little blindsided and hurt, and he believes in the sacred vows, and he'll respect her decision, and all he wants to do is co-parent their son. Wait a minute. Hold up, Brian. I need you to check on Uncle Luke. You sure this is Uncle Luke? The same Uncle Luke 2 Live Crew, the guy that made Pop That Pussy, Doo-Doo Brown, that same guy, really? Wow, damn, I guess anything's possible in 2020. Hey, just a quick reminder to stay tuned because we got celebrity chef Che on the way. He was Janet Jackson's personal chef and even served her breakfast in bed. And you know what? I want to know the thread count. But first, let's get into a little white people news. You know, talk about to death do you part. A pregnant woman in the Florida Keys jumped off a boat to save her husband after she saw blood in the water when he was snorkeling, and she pulled him to safety. Can you believe this? Apparently, he was bitten by an 8'10" bull shark in the shoulder, and instead of collecting insurance money like I would have did, she decided to risk her life and limb and her unborn baby's life to save said husband. Well, that turned out kind of well, but now do y'all understand why I call it in white people's news? I mean, who else gonna do some shit like that? I'm just saying. Speaking of almost being mauled, Cake Boss star Bobby Valestro almost got his right hand cut off from sticking it where it didn't belong. Him and his family were bowling in his home bowling alley. That's kind of fly. I got a home bowling alley. When the pin got stuck, so Einstein here decided to stick his $1 million cooking hand up the bowling rack to try to dislodge the pin. Bad idea. But what had happened was, now y'all already know, anytime a story starts with what had happened was something terrible done happened. Well, Buddy suddenly couldn't move his hand, and the metal rod started messing up the plan. Now Buddy's hand is like, damn, and his fam is like, what happened, man? Y'all get the picture. All right. Anybody see ex-Congressman Ron Paul, who ran for the presidency three times? He had a freaking stroke live on a live stream. I mean, this shit was wild. Check this out.
We have to get rid of that. That's a burden. Is Dr. Paul?
Oh my goodness, my face looked like that dude face that was looking at him when he was having issues. As you can see, his speech got impaired and he started talking gibberish, and it might be time to retire, RP. Now, he's the father of the spineless, gutless senator known as Rand Paul, who ran against Trump in 2016, if you remember, but he lost, and now he just sucks Trump off on the regular. Just a small reminder, people, November 3rd. Can't get here soon enough. And that concludes our In White People News. Hey. Okay, now, it's time to level up a little bit right here on Uncensored News. It's a reality check, mic check 1, 2. So the brat-a-tat-tat had the internet buzzing this week as she took a trip down memory lane on Candy from Housewives of Atlanta podcast. Remember, they was both signed to the same label So Def. Now, she got to talking, Brat did, about her and Allen Iverson's full court press between the sheets and how they went to Japan together and, whew, I'm just saying, it was a lot. She also talked about Kurt Rashida husband from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Just listen. Here's the tea.
What is the most interesting thing he ever asked you to do on a first date?
Kurt Frost, Rashida's husband, before they were married, when I first met him, he wrote his name and number on 20 $100 bills and begged me to call him.
See, pretty much
Not begged me, but he asked me to call him.
So he pretty much gave you $2,000 to call him.
Yeah. What? I wrote his name and number on the front and back of each one.
Oh.
Well, I got a Lincoln Navigator. I got quite a few things, though, from the situation.
From him? Oh. All on the first date?
Not the first date, maybe throughout the course of a little while.
So how fast did you call him?
The next day.
I know you did.
I did. That night? No, I didn't want to seem desperate, but I did call the next day.
I'd have been in the Uber. I'm on the way.
Wait a minute. Let me find out. Kurt was just trying to bag a female rapper, trying to boost his clout. That's what it sounded like to me. When that brat then got Rashida, I got a feeling Kurt gonna be on the couch all next season of Love and Hip Hop. Just to feel it, you know what I'm saying? And from Atlanta to Potomac, housewives, that is, Ashley Darby, has recently requested a post-nup from her husband. Due to his cheating, tricking ass, she want to be entitled to 50% of all his assets if that shit happen again. Her words, not mine. Damn, a post-nup? Brian, you ever heard of a post-nup? I don't know. Oh, my bad, y'all. That story should have been in White People News. It kind of spilled over a little bit, you know. Moving right along. Y'all see the new Uncle Ben's box? They dropped the Uncle, and now it's just Ben. They making it like Uncle is a bad word or negative or racist somehow. They even removed his little Jim Crow picture. Well, that was kind of overdue. What's next? Aunt Your Mama? It's just going to be called Your Mama Syrup? See, that shit sound even more racist than Aunt Your Mama syrup if you really think about it. 'Cause it's like, Pastor Joe Mama, syrup please. Yo Mama, Joe Mama. Anyway, props is going out to Disneyland for commissioning a Black Panther tribute mural to Chadwick Boseman. This is really dope, and it was done by an artist named Nicholas Smith. You should check out his work on IG. It's pretty dope. And although Disneyland remains closed down due to the coronavirus, downtown Disney is currently open for visitors. So long live the king. Last but not least, what the is up with Jaguar Wright? Sis been going in last few weeks accusing Common of sexual assault while she was sleeping. Then she went at the Roots, who she used to be affiliated with. Then it was Jill Scott. Mary J. Blige, she went at her neck last week. This week is Diddy's turn. I mean, just check it out.
Because while she was working at Bad Boy, because she was one of the lead counsels for Bad Boy Entertainment, she witnessed something. She witnessed something that was disturbing to her. But what was really disturbing to her was the conversation that she had with Diddy after. See, Christopher Williams, I don't know. I guess he wanted to sign. I don't know what happened. But Puff was supposed to be giving him a demo deal, and he gave him a demo deal, and I guess it was supposed to turn into an album deal, which that never happened. But this young woman walked in to get approval on some paperwork. See? And when she walked in, the door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in. And when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff. Now, from what she said to me, it was disturbing because, you know, they didn't stop. She just walked out, and she just kept her head down at the office the rest of the day, I believe it was. And I don't think it was at the end of business day that day, but I think it was the following day. He came into her office and was like, yeah, so you came in there, so what? What you gonna do? You wanna say something? And she was like, oh no, she was like, I just don't understand why you left the...
What? Wait a minute. Christopher Williams, the pretty motherfucker from New Jack City? Jaguar. I hate to tell you, but you about to lose your job and your career. I mean, what? Seriously? Nothing surprises me about 2020. Even the fact that she is spilling her guts on all these celebrities. I mean, Jaguar, you can't be mad because your career turned out to be a busted Buick. Okay, y'all, as promised, we are happy to have celebrity chef Cheo on the program. He's a culinary expert, best known for his mix of Latin and Caribbean cuisine. Yeah, all served with an emphasis on healthy eating and living. I don't know how he do that. We're going to find out. His clients include Janet Jackson, Al, Tyra Banks, Tiger Woods, Tyler Perry, Nelly, and ex-Yankee pitcher CC Sabathia. Yes,
exactly.
A Yankee lover. Thank you very much. So thanks for coming on by here, Chef.
Thank you for having me.
First question, obviously, how do you become a quote-unquote celebrity chef? What's that all about?
Well, first of all, you always got to maintain a positive attitude and network yourself, get yourself together, and understand what you're going to give to people. And that's very, very important. And to my clients, what I've been with for over and over years, they recommended me time and time again, and that's how I've been able to get together with different celebrities.
Did you start out like in a restaurant?
Well, I started young. I started cooking at the age of 8 at home with my moms and my grandmother.
Man, which was a lock key
man.
kid.
they had me cooking breakfast every Sunday, and that's how I got started, and I enjoyed it. So when I went to school, I was in high school, I started thinking, like, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? I wasn't going to be a football player, basketball player, anything like that. So I kind of put 10 lists. I put a list of 10 things together, and I'm like, hey, let me see what I like to do. And cooking was always at the top of the list.
They say if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Exactly. This is like a hobby, so thank God it's taking me all over the world.
So how did you actually, well, who was the first celebrity that you ever cooked for? Do you remember?
My first client was Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing, really?
Patrick Ewing
Back in
was
the
my
Knicks
first.
days?
No, he was actually coaching for Houston, if I might not believe. He was with Houston back in the days coaching. And I got with him, and sky's the limit. It just took off from there.
That's nice, I swear. So what is like the craziest dish you've ever cooked for somebody?
I won't say the
craziest. You ain't got to say who, but
I won't say the craziest dish, but the craziest situation. Like,
yeah,
it's been so...
I was going to ask you that. What's the strangest place somebody asked you to whip something up for them real quick?
Well, I'm just going to say this. We were in Chicago one time, and we had to leave to Lille, France. First time I ever been to Europe. First time I ever been to France myself.
Of the job.
Yeah,
wow.
that's a little perk. So when I got to Lille, France, I'm in the middle of this place like, all right, what am I going to do? There's no grocery store. There's no restaurant that I can say I can go purchase some stuff, and I had to cook dinner. We got there really late. And I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, what am I going to do? This was like my second week on a gig. And I'm like, oh.
They going to send me back commercials if I don't come through.
Back. You know I'm like, damn. So.
No Eiffel Tower,
nothing. We in the middle of nowhere.
So what'd you do?
Man, I put my charm on. I got my chef I did my chef thing. And luckily she loved it. And we kept it moving.
Nice. That's crazy. What is your go-to dish to impress a client? Like if they say,
I really try to understand their comforts, because that's where I come from. I need to know what you like to eat, so then I can create something based on what I'm here to do to keep you healthy, based on what you need to perform.
Yeah, you emphasize that in your bio. It was all about healthy living. How do you cook healthy with Latin and Caribbean? Because those are two comfort type of foods.
Yeah, because most
gravy,
people think,
sauce,
most people think it's always fried food and with the empanadas and stuff like that. So I try to come about it on the other side. It's like, okay, if we fry it, why can't we bake it at a high temperature and still get the same texture?
Because it takes longer.
It takes a little longer,
I ain't
but
got no patience.
we're not gonna eat most of the grease and stuff like that, and the saltiness and the sodium. So I try to keep stuff like that down so it can be better for us, so we can enjoy it better. So why not? So that's where I come in.
All right, well, let's talk about a couple of your clients.
All right.
Ones you can indulge.
Okay.
Janet Jackson, who I'm obsessed with. Been obsessed with since forever.
Beautiful
and
woman.
I know you done served her breakfast in bed. So what's that thread count like? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
Brad, I'm trying to get some details here. What's that thread count looking like?
Oh man, trust me, it's nice. It's nice. No. Hey, Janet, I was with her for about almost 5.5 years.
She's super cool. Like I interviewed her one time, and on the air she was, very meek. Off the air she was like, "Yo,
super cool.
Somebody give me some water quickly." I was like,
super
"Damn,
cool.
she's like this might be
yeah, exactly.
Cool."
Exactly.
And you told me, can we say? Remember what I asked you? What's up go-to food like this? This might not be.
It's a lot because
a healthy thing for everybody else, but I was surprised to hear that her go-to
meal. I can't say that. I can't. You put me on the spot. Like, I can't do that. But I'm gonna say this. It's like she indulged in everything healthy and good for yourself to be comfortable and be happy when it comes to food. Anything you want.
You being too much. Jenny, get down. We done see that weight go like this for years.
Hey, that's why I was there. I was there to maintain it. And if you went up, I brought her back down, and I kept. We did the right thing. It's a good synergy between her and I.
That's what's up. So what's next for you? You putting out like a cookbook or something? Or,
everybody's been telling me.
We need some more. Good living, good recipes. Like because the fast food it's killing us slowly.
I know, and everybody's been telling me, Chael, you got to put a book together. You got to do a cookbook. You should do a show. You should do this. You should do that. But I'm really trying to. I don't want to be like the masses of everybody else. I really want to give people the right information because we don't have the right information when it comes to food and nutrition. So it's my job to hopefully provide that in the future.
All right, see, he tried to skate around some of the celebrities. We were trying to get a little bit more info on Tyler Perry?
I was with Tyler for about almost 4.5 years. That was a nice run. We had a great time. Got him on the cover of Men's Health. Right when he did the cover, I just finished up with CC Sabathia. So I dropped him about 65 pounds. We did great. We were together for about 3-4 years. I was with CC after Janet. Man, I had a great time with everybody.
Who you rocking with right now?
Right now, with a couple folks, I'm a free agent. I'm like the NBA player. I'm a free agent.
Oh, okay.
Trying to fill it out and trying to see what's the next step. Due to all this COVID situation, I hope everybody stays safe and sound and take care of yourself and your immunity system and keep yourself together during this hard time.
That's what's up. All right, well, tell the people how can they get in touch with you if maybe they want to hire you.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a little pricey, but
We'll work something out. If it's not myself, I can get my team.
Tell them Lover sent you.
Exactly. Thank you. But if not myself, I got a team of chefs, and we can make it happen for you.
Oh, you got a team?
Yeah, I got a team of chefs.
And you got a website, too?
You go to chefchael.com.
Listen, he's not playing. He's about his business. He's get the Chef Chael and get your thing right.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate the love. Where you off to next?
Headed to Miami, and after that, I'm going to chill for a little bit.
Going to the hot spot.
It's actually,
he just lifted every coronavirus goddamn mandate mask. Oh my goodness!
It's
actually going to the hot spot.
It's actually not that bad, people. You just gotta
stay out the way.
Stay out the way. I stay out the way. I'm not in huge massive group of people, and I keep myself covered. And I just play it safe all the time.
All right, that's what's up. All right, Chef Chael, y'all. There it is. Appreciate you coming by right here. More Uncensored news coming your way right here on the Uncensored Network. All right. Thank you so much again, Chef Shay. Appreciate the love, and definitely appreciate the love that we are getting on Facebook, online, on the IG, Uncensored Network. And make sure you download the app so you could take us wherever you at. Uncensored Network TV. And of course, if you missed any portion of the broadcast, you could check it out once again on my YouTube channel. Follow me, The Real Stuff Lover. You see the IG, you know what it is. Once again, y'all have a good day. And Brian, who was in here? Where my bottle? What's going on?